Oh, fuck off, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. It exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Red and yellow flag for debris. Slippery surface flag, be careful. We have damage.
Got 3 minutes left of the practice session, and then we go into, actually we'll come out of that now, we'll go back into the race settings, hopefully. Yeah, there we go, and see who we're racing up against. Just wait for it to load up. This car is the worst car I've ever driven. It's just so hard to drive, and it's only by the grace of Dave Cam that we got a brake setting from it the other day that I can actually do a lap in it. It's so unreal. It just wants to die. It wants to jump the fence. It's like a baby roe deer. It just wants to jump either the barrier or that fence there at any given time on the way around. It's mental. So what we're going to do is, the plan is start somewhere near the back, as if we've got a choice, and take the time, get the tyres warmed up and everything on the first lap, watch some die, and just capitalise on the freebies. Essentially, this is not a car where I'm going to get involved in any racing of any sort type of thing, so this is purely survival. Already we've got some people on here, as we see, who have qualified, pre-qualified, which gets them at the top of the grid, and then we'll go down, and the rest of it is based on, as I've said before, your I rating. Mine's took a bit of a beating just by trying to drive this race, to be fair, and a really bad race in the MX-5s I had last night. So what we're going to do is see where we're at. We're 22nd. Let's have a look how many on the grid. 24. We might actually start in the pits on this one, because it's just carnage. Like, it's so unruly. It's like brand new people who have never ever played this game before are starting in this car this week. It's like week 13 come early. It's chaos, absolute chaos. So it's self-preservation is the way. I think I did a race last night, started 26th or something, just coasted round at the back. By the second lap I was in P12, so that just shows you how things can go. So yeah, plus we're going to try and get the stream a little bit more streamlined. I know it's pathetic at the moment, but you know, we're going to get there bit by bit, and we'll catch up with the guys who are really good at it. The likes of Dave Cam, the likes of Billy Irish, all the likes of those guys. And yeah, by this time next year, the same convention, we should have some sort of a decent stream and hopefully a decent following. So if you do like the video, or you can see there's a little bit of effort going into it, by all means click subscribe so you can see the new ones coming out. Click the little bell which will tell you when I'm next on live, because it is a little bit chaotic at the moment, and hit the like button as well. That'll always help us to see how many people are watching the videos and stuff as far as YouTube are concerned. And a little bit of a departure from the dancing. By all means check out the dancing videos as well which are on here. That's what I'm known as, more than driving daft cars around tracks. But as I say, a little bit of a departure for me, and we'll see exactly where we end up today. So we've done a little bit of
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Got 2 minutes there, as it says, to the start of the race. As I say, I don't even want two people behind us here, so we could go pits and let everybody out the pits first and give everybody a head start. I know it sounds counterproductive, and it sounds like, oh well, that's not the nature of racing. Well, you cannot win if you get the checkered flag, unless you get the checkered flag, sorry, should I say. You can stop anywhere on the track and you can be the fastest man to crash and die and burn, but unless you get that checkered flag, you ain't finishing, and that's what it's all about, finishing. What we'll do is, this is Ringmeister series. I'll try and explain it a little bit. Ringmeister series is, you have like a different car every single week. It's exactly the same track, so you get used to the track, but you get different cars to drive on it, so it becomes a different beast every single week, virtually. We had the Solstice, whatever it was, last week, the Pontiac, and that was probably one of the slowest cars on the service. This is rapid without any steering practically. So it's just a bit of a nightmare, and I'm not really looking forward to it at all. I think I'm probably more looking forward to the American stock car series, which can't even, they just go around in left-hand circles. I'm looking forward to that more than driving this thing here. It's an absolute shed, a fast shed, but it's a shed. I don't like it at all. So if you're in here, by all means, drop us a note in the chat, and I'll see if I can recognise you. I did last week. This shows how good I am at streaming. I was sitting streaming myself last week. Dave Cam was sitting in here in the chat, saying hello and everything. Completely blanked them all together. So I must apologise publicly to Dave Cam for being an idiot. So I'm sure he understands how it goes. You know, it wasn't all smooth sailing and brilliant videos with Dave himself, I would have thought. So yeah, we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? And I'm starting at the back of the queue. So here's the grid, starting the grid up. Let's have a look and see how many's behind us. Sometimes this is wrong on the on this here. In fact, we might even just go.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. The track temp is 77 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 66. Field strength is 2,500.
Pits by the looks.
The estimated SOF is 2,552.
Let's just take the tyres off.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a
so
good
that if
finish.
you do have an accident and you're into the pits, you don't
5
get
cars
fresh
left
tyres.
to
It
grid.
takes extra time to come out the pits. So most of the time it's just enough to be in the pits. So yeah, let's come out here. I don't like the look of these two behind us. So we've got 5 seconds left in the grid. We will start in the pits, and we will start behind anybody in the pits because it's only fair. So we'll miss the start. Let's get into the pits. It'll change us now to go into the pits for a start. There we go. So there is another car in the pits.
Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number
so
20.
go in front of us. But we've got to let all these cars go whizzing by here on the left hand side. And if I change this is my relative. You can see this is the guy in pole position.
Race car speed is 53 miles per hour.
In relation to the start finish line, which is about here somewhere. We'll escape here, and by the time we get out of there, the chances are there'll be a big crash. Alright, so hopefully they can tow by the time we get there, and we'll pick up 4 or 5 different places, bearing in mind we're 2 off the back where we should be. Alright, so let's see if it pans out. Hopefully it does. It's a sensible thing to do, really. I'm not too clever with this car at all. Different beast tonight in the Mazdas. We want to do a 4-hour team race in the Mazdas at 6 o'clock tonight. So if you're out and about, press that alarm bell, press the subscribe one, and you'll be able to watch the stream tonight of the 4-hour.
Okay, Steve, stay calm, focus. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
So let's have a look here. Let's concentrate. Alright, let's go.
There's an incident ahead.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Incident in Sabine Schmidt's curve. Looks like it's Alexander.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Start's alright. Let's build on it.
These were the 2 guys behind me, I think. Well, definitely one of them. Oh, he's not enjoying this, is he? Let's try and get through and past this guy. The guy behind is faster than us as well, so we'll let him through.
Okay, Steve, the next car is Alexander. Car number, car right. Still there.
On the left.
Clear right.
Clear.
Okay, let's take our time. What is he doing there? I don't know. Any wipe us both out. Push, push, Matty, all. thought he was a competent driver there, and then all of a sudden he just ditched it.
Slow car ahead.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Arenberg. We think it might be Yorkland.
There's a guy crashed. He'll have damage. So we'll just run our race. See what happens. These guys in front don't look really solid.
There's an incident in Ardeno-Forst. It looks like Alexander. We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
Smashed up.
Yellow flag.
Another one to pick off. Lots of freebies, so we're up on where we were.
The guy in
I
front
think,
is
now, or
Kano,
level.
car number
Level
5, B licence, and their rating is
two. We were at
3.2.
24, I think, weren't we?
There's an incident in Metzgersfeld. It looks like it's Hammer and Jones.
Car stop ahead.
Red-yellow flag. There's debris out there.
Car stop on the left. Car stop ahead. Go left.
Yellow flag.
Definitely up
There's an
now.
incident behind.
Whoa. I told you I hate this car. It is so difficult to drive. So got a bit of breathing space behind as well. Still cold tyres. That's what a lot of people think. The tyres are sorted by here. Not in this car, they're not. And even if they weren't cold, there's not enough of them to get a massive grip, to be fair. Let's see if we can hang on to Matteo. As I say, he wasn't.
The gap to 18th ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds.
This car here, you've got to apply loads of brakes and not for very long, otherwise it dies. It'll be a little bit easier on lap 2. I haven't said that, chances are I'll crash. I'm literally just relying on the mistakes of others here. I shouldn't do that, but there are some weeks. Oh! So slippery, man.
We have damage.
Slippery. Let's see how that damage manifests itself. I don't think it'd be a lot, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe it's in a straight line.
The gap to B18 ahead is now 3.5 seconds.
Whoop.
There's an incident in
He's
Landsgarden
gone,
1. It looks like
gone.
Kano.
Now, we've got to remember, this is a trick of the mind here. We've got to remember, even though we're not flying, we are not
Okay,
in touch
Steve,
with
the
guys
next
who
car
could
is
have
Hong, car number 24,
crashed
C licence.
freestyle. So let's see how much we pick up. going across the line. We've lost a bit of steering, so that's going to hamper how well we do. Trying not to chuck it sideways as much. You're limited now. Well, at least we're up from where we were, which was more than I thought we were going to do. So we've got to remember to be careful on the wheel.
Two more.
Winter, car number 4 is leading the race.
We haven't got the control that we should have. We've got a fully competent car. We're 11.9 to the next guy, 11.8, so we all catch them very, very slightly. But it's more a case of, let's just keep it on the tarmac.
Red, yellow flag, debris on the track.
So slippery even now.
The gap to Jones behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. P18, 2 laps remaining. Incident in Hudson back. We think it might be Saviati.
Died in front of us. Seconds to the next guy, but who can tell, we'll come across the line and they ain't there. Let's just take ourselves easy. We're in 18th. It should be enough, actually, for, if nothing else, a very slight loss of I rating rather than a massive loss of I rating. And the only thing that could happen is more people crash. Certainly as you get towards the last lap and they go up to the S's after the Dottinger, brains go out the window.
There's an incident in Griddlebacker. We think it might be Yorkland. Red, yellow flag, watch for debris on the track.
So Yorkland's behind us, so it's going to give us a little bit of space, a bit of leeway. Guido Jones behind us as well.
Red, yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
Took that really badly. I'm messing with the gears here. The gear on this is just on the verge of an extra gear. It's winding us up. I just do not like this car, as you can probably tell.
Red, yellow flag, watch for debris on the track.
We'll just take more time, see if we can get there. I definitely think in this car it's an achievement to get a lap in. It really is. Really is.
The gap to P19 behind is now 9.3 seconds.
It's going to be a bit of a boring video for you, but just to get an idea of how tricky this is. You don't really get an idea of how tricky this car is. You will in places when you see other people die. And me making an arse of myself. Guido Jones is catching, but not quick enough, I don't think. And the quicker he catches, the more out of control he could be. So just keep an eye down there, the 8.7 as it is now. And if that starts growing, he's had a crash. You'll probably see it before I notice it.
Car number 16 has been disqualified.
Too many incidents, and he's only done one lap.
Yellow flag.
Car crashed up ahead.
The driver in front of us is Borchardt, car number 18, and their rating is 2.1.
Oh dear. This is the blue car that went off in front of us. He could have damage. Looks like he's had a major incident.
Alright Steve, you're reeling, 16th place. In, the gap is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, he's definitely got damage. So I'm catching him even after the accident. Hopefully we can get him on the straight. Saves messing about in the corners and stuff.
Red and yellow flag for debris. The gap to B16 ahead is now 3.0.
So he is pulling away. I'm just taking it easy on the corners. Let's have a look and see.
The leader has just
What
done
it
a
is on the straight.
7:09.9.
That's a good time, 7:09s. 2.8 now. See if we can catch him. No, still got straight line speed. 2.7. 2.6, we are catching. So if he has any more accidents, it is really going to hamper his speed on the straights, and there's two big straights in this.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Bit erratic there, but we've got there. Last lap.
Nice and smooth.
Okay Steve, halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel, B17. White flag, one more lap. Push, push, push,
B17.
we can get this position.
Take your time. It's not about rushing, trying to get there straight away. Let him make the mistake, not us.
We've just cut the track.
2.2. Let's try and hustle him. I think if we hustle him, he's more likely to make a mistake. What we don't want to do is make one ourselves, because we've got Guido Jones catching very slightly. He's only caught us, what was it, 8
The
seconds?
gap to Borchardt in front is now 2.1.
Didn't want to go off there. By 9, it's close. He isn't getting away. It's just like driving a boat, this like. I hate this car. I mean, we're keeping it on the island, but it doesn't mean to say I'm enjoying it.
The gap to P16 ahead is now 3.5 seconds.
I've just lost all bearings of where my
Alright Steve, you've got half your fuel left.
.9 to Guido. See if we can capitalise a little bit on this long straight. 3.8 we're at. 5 to Guido, 5.1 to Guido. .2. We're all catching.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
.9.
You're reeling, P16 in. The gap is now 2.9 seconds.
Nearly lost it there. Back end was on the grass. Had to come off the throttle. Catching.
Winter has taken the win.
Don't think we're going to catch
What
him
the
now.
fuck, dude?
Definitely don't think we're going to catch now. Not 2.4.
Felipe.
2.1. All he's got to do is make a mistake in the last corners.
Red yellow flag. There's debris out there.
Closed up so much at the end. Close but no cigar.
17th
He's
place.
17.
That's the finish. Solid result.
Checkered
Well
flag,
done, mate.
checkered flag. Okay, we'll get him next time.
So P17 with the likes of that one. I'm alright with that. Because just surviving in this car is enough for me. It really is. Now let's get out of here, see where we ended up. So as you can see on here, we've got Sven Winter. I mean, that's going some, that like really is flying. It's so hard to control this car. I don't know how to do it. Front wheel drive, and it spins like a rear wheel drive. I can't fathom it, to be fair. But let's see where we ended up. 70. What did it say? 17th, didn't it? So, oh, this is weird. It's not even showing our position on here. There, it's got us down as 37th here now. What is going on? This UI from iRacing really needs overhauling, because it's like it's brand new. But look at this. This is the, you know, at the end of the race. This is crazy. 37th. There wasn't 37 cars in the race. It's nuts, like. It really is nuts. But anyway, let's come out of that one. Let's come out of the race completely. Let's go into the Ringmeister and see the result when it comes up on the top here. Do not press that when you're finishing a race, because it'll just wipe off all your points. Hopefully we'll get a couple of points to get us back into the 2K driver in the saloon car, or sports car as it's known, and then we'll see where we go from there. So the next race is the 2 o'clock race. I really don't enjoy that car at all. I might not. I'll just finish the stream here after we get the result, because it's just it's like work. It really is like work. It's crazy. So hopefully this will come in a little bit later, in a couple of seconds. Sorry. Got away with not many incident points, so we should have a bit of a safety rating on that one. I don't think we'll take a massive hit on it. There was only the one real issue. And this is where you sign up for the next one. It'll come up here where it'll have registration on here. You'll be able to click that once it gets to half an hour before the next race. So at the moment you've got a bit to wait, and all we're waiting for here is the actual results coming through, because the UI isn't giving us any correct information whatsoever. Do apologise for the wait, but it's not my problem. Come on, results. Come on, results. Du-du-du-du-du-du. So it looks like Dave Cam's been around IKEA today, people. If you need to know where Dave Cam was, he's just making a bit of a fool of himself all over the place, washing his hair. He must have took it with him. Must have took it with him. In a bag. As if I can talk, you know what I mean? This is the new look. This is the sim racer look. Do you know? It's the sim racer look. You cannot be sim racing with hair. It's just not. It doesn't go. It's going to look like you've got a crash helmet on without having a crash helmet on. Come on. This is the type of thing that destroys like streams and things like that, because we're just waiting about for results to make it look smooth, and it's not going to let us make it run smooth, because that one there is showing me it might be something to do with the UI not being correct and how it collates the results and stuff. But we got P17, which could be, I think I got 7 points for P18 last night, I think, something like that, as we got wiped out sitting in 12th place. So we got P18 last night, and I think we got plus 7 points or something, which green is green. Simple as. If you get red, you're going back over. So green is green, and you've got to be grateful for anything you get from the likes of that. I've had too many big hits as far as I rating and safety rating is concerned. But as you can see at the moment, the plan, I'll tell you my plan on here, we've got all A rating licenses down the side, as you see, apart from the dirt oval. Now, in approximately 3 weeks time, they are running a race at Lanier. Now, I'll show you how this works. You click on that, it gives you your I rating and your licenses. So it's A license, A license, A license, B license in the dirt oval, purely because I haven't run enough of it to get an A license. And then you've got the A license in the dirt road racing, which is rallycross essentially. So what you've got to do is, this here pretty much explains it. It's not ready for promotion to the A license because I've only got a safety rating of 2.86. Now, if I get a safety rating of 3 and I have one other time trial time put in, which is what we're going to do in about 3 weeks time, that with the 3 safety rating would just sit there, and I'm not going to touch it for the rest of the season. Come the end of the season, when it turns over, we will then have 5 A-rated licenses. Just for show, really, more than anything else. I'm probably never ever going to race, in all seriousness, dirt oval. It's an American thing that, you know, the Brit lads tend not to get involved in, very few of us anyway, or any of Europe really. So the oval, you maybe see us on the oval every now and again. Certainly the sports car class, that's going to give us all the endurance ones, the likes of the Mazda tonight, which, as I've said before, from 6 o'clock onwards, we'll be streaming that. The Nordschleifer, we've got a team together. Movers is in there, so we've got our own graffiti on the car. Brett Ryder is going to be helping us with that as well, and he's going to be doing the quali and the first 2 hours, so we'll be able to see him going round, and I'll be spotting for him. And then I'll be getting into the car come 2 hours is up, and see where we'll go from there, just to literally finish it off and see where we can go in a really, really good field, to be fair. A lot of them are really, really fast, but what you will tend to find is, if you're going to start iRacing, you'll find there are fast people and there are unpredictably crashy people, if that's English, and sometimes they just cross over, you know. You've got to be very, very careful not to crash in a lot of these places, because sometimes the car can just do something erratic and you're in the scenery. So let's go back in. So now we've got the result in here. Let's click the result, and so we're in the top split all the time, which doesn't help. to be honest, because there's some great drivers in here. So we're in the Nordschleifer 2000. Let's open this up a little. Get the full screen. 2,552 top split in this one. Full of people who hate this car. We've completed 3 laps, and the average lap time for the winner was 7 minutes 10, which is flying. I did a 7:30 once, but we'll see if I've come anywhere near that. Down we go. Oh, we've lost 14 iRating points. I thought we would be gaining some there, but we have saved some safety rating. The .05, I'm sure it was .05 I lost last night, so we've regained that. Minus 14 takes us under the 1900, which is not what we want, but as I say, we'll be having a look at next week. I think it's the Audi next week, the 4x4 Audi, and that'll be a thing in itself. Keeping that in a straight line might be problematic, but we'll see exactly where we'll go to from that. So yeah, so we've got that there. There's the times. The guy who won a 7:09.94. Wow, what a time that is. 4 seconds plus ahead of second place, which that ain't too shabby. 7:13 either. I think that's around about Dave Cam's type of speeds he's doing. 7:13, somewhere like that. 7:14 for the guy in third. So it looks like a decent up battle. 2 seconds between first and second, and then 14 seconds between first, second, and third. And then we go down and down and down to get where we are. Let's have a look. And we're down there. So a 7:25 beats my best ever time. I'm happy with that. Even though I didn't get any iRating points, I'm happy with 5 seconds off my fastest ever time. I'll take that all day. And an average 7:33. So not too shabby at all for myself. But as I say, we did lose 14 rating in the iRating, and we gained in the safety rating. So swings and roundabouts, and that is it. I'm going to stop this stream now because I've got a big race on later on. So 6 o'clock, if you're sitting watching this, 6 o'clock tonight, we will go live or thereabouts. And then we're watching the 4-hour race of the Nordschleifer, the same track but with a different car. Times wise, we'll be running about an 8:06, 8:08, something like that, because it's not as fast as that, but it's such a more thrilling car anyway. It's not just a tedious thing to drive like that is. So yeah, that's what we're doing next. I'll see you later on then. And thanks for watching and tuning in, or even if you're watching the video a little bit later on, thanks for watching the video. Click the like button, the subscription button, and the little alarm button, which will tell you every time I go live. It'll tell you in your pocket. Alright, so we'll see you then, and have a good afternoon.